Rhode Island Motorcycle Fines Limits Test.
Question 1. Who is required to wear a safety belt in the state of Rhode Island?
The driver only. Only the front seat passenger. Only the back seat passengers. All motorists.
Answer.
All motorists.
Question 2. For drivers who are between the age of 18 and 21, a first DWI conviction could result in a fine of and hours of community service.
$100, 30. $250, 10. $250, 30. $100, 10.
Answer.
$250, 30.
Question 3. While holding a limited provisional license, a Rhode Island driver is restricted to unrelated passengers for the first 12 months.
3. 1. 4. 2.
Answer.
1.
Question 4. Any person under the age of 21 will be charged with DUI if their back level is but less than
0.05% to 0.10%. 0.02% to 0.08%. 0.08% to 0.16%. 0.10% to 0.12%.
Answer.
0.02% to 0.08%.
Question 5. Which of the following are components of Rhode Island's penalty for refusing to submit to a chemical test for alcohol or drugs?
Fine. Community service. Highway safety assessment. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 6. Rhode Island drivers who are convicted of DWI, DUI, or refusal charges are required to pay a fee for highway safety assessment.
$250. $300. $500. $150.
Answer.
$500.
Question 7. A Rhode Island driver who is under the age of 18 could be sentenced to or more hours of community service upon his or her third refusal conviction.
72. 60. 24. 100.
Answer.
100.
Question 8. With the back of at least, a Rhode Island driver may be convicted of a DWI if there is other evidence that he or she is unable to safely operate a vehicle because of alcohol consumption.
0.05%. 0.01%. 0.07%. None of these answers are correct.
Answer.
0.05%.
Question 9. Red drivers under 18 years of age who are convicted of a refusal charge must pay for a Department of Health chemical testing program assessment.
$100, $500, $200, $50.
Answer:
$200.
Question 10. For Rhode Island drivers who are under the age of 18, a first DWI conviction with a back of 0.02% to 0.10% could result in a license suspension period of
30 days, 6 months, 10 days, 1 year.
Answer:
1 year.
Question 11. Which of the following terms is used by the state of Rhode Island to denote the traffic violation of operating a vehicle while under the influence of a controlled substance?
Driving while intoxicated, DWI. Driving under the influence, DUI. Driving under the influence of intoxicants, DUI. Driving while drunk, DWD.
Answer:
Driving under the influence, DUI.
Question 12. If, upon his or her first DUI conviction, an adult Rhode Island driver is found to have had a back level between 0.10% and 0.15%, the maximum suspension period will be increased to
9 months, 2 years, 1 year, 5 years.
Answer:
1 year.
Question 13. To obtain a limited provisional license, a Rhode Island driver must have held the limited instructional permit for at least
6 months, 2 years, 90 days, 1 year.
Answer:
6 months.
Question 14. Which of the following are requirements of a supervising passenger for learning drivers in the state of Rhode Island?
Must be seated next to the driver. Must be at least 21 years of age. Must have held a license for at least 5 years. All of these answers are correct.
Answer:
All of these answers are correct.
Question 15. A third DUI conviction with a back up to 0.15% will result in at least in jail for an adult Rhode Island driver.
6 months, 30 days, 2 years, 1 year.
Answer:
1 year.
Question 16. At what age is a Rhode Island driver eligible for a full operator's license?
17.5, 16, 16.5, 17.
Answer:
17.5.
Question 17. Operating a vehicle within the state of Rhode Island demonstrates a driver's implied consent to
Release of his or her medical records. Chemical testing for drugs and alcohol. Search of his or her vehicle. Search of his or her home.
Answer:
Chemical testing for drugs and alcohol.
Question 18. Speeding up to miles per hour over the posted speed limit will result in a fine of $85 in the state of Rhode Island.
20, 5, 10, 15.
Answer.
10.
Question 19. And subsequent DUI convictions are considered felonies in the state of Rhode Island.
Third, first, second, fourth.
Answer.
Third.
Question 20. According to the Rhode Island Driver's Manual, drunk driving is a factor in more than of all fatal auto accidents.
25%, 30%, 50%, 40%.
Answer.
50%.
Question 21. Speeding 11 or more miles per hour over the posted speed limit will result in a minimum fine of plus $10 for each additional mile over 11.
$95, $55, $195, $125.
Answer.
$195.
Question 22. The maximum fine for a third DUI with a back over 0.15% is
$1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $2,500.
Answer.
$5,000.
Question 23. The sentence for a first DUI conviction that result in serious bodily injury includes
up to 2-year license revocation, up to a $5,000 fine, up to 10 years in jail. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 24. The minimum jail sentence for an adult Rhode Island driver's second DUI conviction with a back above 0.15% is
30 days, 1 year, 6 months, 90 days.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 25. If an underage Rhode Island driver is convicted of transporting opened or unopened containers of alcohol, his or her driving privileges will be suspended for up to days.
30, 10, 60, 90.
Answer.
30.
Question 26. A first DUI with a back at or above 0.15% will result in a fine for Rhode Island drivers who are over the age of 21.
$500, $100, $1,000, $2,000.
Answer.
$500.
Question 27. For adult Rhode Island drivers, a second DUI conviction with a maximum back of 0.15% will result in a minimum of in gaol
30 days. 3 days. 10 days. 7 days.
Answer:
10 days.
Question 28. The maximum license suspension period for a first DUI conviction for an adult Rhode Island driver who is found to have a backup to 0.10% is
30 days. 60 days. 180 days. 90 days.
Answer:
180 days.
Question 29. If a driver is convicted of 2 DUIs that result in serious bodily injury within a 2-year period, he or she could face a fine of up to
$7,500. $5,000. $10,000. $2,000.
Answer:
$10,000.
Question 30. Upon an adult Rhode Island driver's first DUI conviction with a back of up to 0.10%, he or she could be sentenced to up to in prison
6 months. 2 years. 1 year. 30 days.
Answer:
1 year.
Question 31. Which of the following could impair a driver's ability to operate a vehicle and result in an impaired driving conviction?
Over-the-counter cold medication. Marijuana. Diet pills. All of these answers are correct.
Answer:
All of these answers are correct.
Question 32. The maximum fine for a first refusal conviction for adult Rhode Island drivers includes up to hours of community service
40. 50. 10. 60.
Answer:
60.
Question 33. If a Rhode Island driver is convicted of a DUI that result in the death of another individual, he or she will remain in jail for at least
5 years. 1 year. 3 years. 6 months.
Answer:
5 years.
Question 34. Rhode Island drivers who are under the age of 18 will have their licenses suspended until their 21st birthdays upon their conviction of driving while impaired.
First. Second. Fourth. Third.
Answer:
Second.
Question 35. The fine for a third refusal conviction for Rhode Island drivers who are under the age of 18 could be up to
$2,000. $1,000. $500. $250.
Answer:
$1,000.
Question 36. Failing to wear a seat belt, disobeying a stop sign, and following too closely are violations that will result in a fine upon conviction.
$75. $50. $100. $25.
Answer.
$75.
Question 37. For Rhode Island drivers who are under the age of 18, a third refusal conviction could result in up to in gaol
1 year, 30 days, 10 days, 6 months.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 38. Driving with an expired license in the state of Rhode Island will result in a fine of
$75, $50, $100, $25.
Answer.
$75.
Question 39. A driver with back of % or more will be charged with drunk driving.
0.05%, 0.09%, 0.10%, 0.08%.
Answer.
0.08%.
Question 40. If a Rhode Island driver who is under the age of 18 is convicted of using a cell phone while driving, he or she will be fined
$200, $150, $100, $50.
Answer.
$50.
Question 41. If a Rhode Island driver or occupant is found to be in violation of the state's seatbelt mandate, he or she will be fined
$85, $100, $50, $25.
Answer.
$85.
Question 42. A third DUI conviction with a back over 0.15% will result in up to in jail for an adult Rhode Island driver.
3, 2, 4, 5.
Answer.
5.
Question 43. If a Rhode Island driver is convicted of a second DUI resulting in the death of another individual, he or she will be subject to a minimum of years in gaol.
10, 2, 4, 8.
Answer.
10.
Question 44. A second DUI conviction will result in up to a license suspension period for adult Rhode Island drivers.
90-day, 2 year, 1 year, 6 month.
Answer.
2 year.
Question 45. Upon refusal to submit to a chemical test such as a breathalyzer, a Rhode Island driver's license will be suspended for at least
30 days, 6 months, 1 year, 90 days.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 46. An underage Rhode Island driver who is found in possession of alcohol will have his or her license suspended for at least days.
30, 90, 10, 60,
Answer.
60.
Question 47. When will a Rhode Island driver's first license expire?
On his or her second birthday after obtaining the license. In 48 months. On his or her next birthday. In 12 months.
Answer.
On his or her second birthday after obtaining the license.
Question 48. Like DWI convictions, refusal convictions must occur within a year period to be considered multiple offenses.
3, 5, 20, 10.
Answer.
5.
Question 49. A Rhode Island driver must be years of age to receive a limited instruction permit.
15.5, 15, 17, 16.
Answer.
16.
Question 50. If a Rhode Island driver is found to have a child who is over the age of 7 in his or her vehicle without a properly secured safety belt, the driver will be fined
$85, $100, $50, $25.
Answer.
$85. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.